Archangel Michael God says, I am begging you to open this message before 11 p.m. I promise you'll cry when you hear what I have to say. But hurry. This message will vanish in 35 seconds. Open it now. Archangel Michael says, God is bending close to your soul right now, and I am begging you to stay with me until the very end, because heaven has carved this moment just for you. This is not random. This is not ordinary. You are watching because your name has been whispered in the courts of heaven, and a divine decision has already been made over your life. Hold on and stay with me, because before this message fades away, you will feel the weight of what heaven has been trying to deliver to you. God says, my child, I have been chasing your heart. I have been knocking on your door, and tonight before 11 p.m., I will not let you miss the tears of truth that are about to cleanse you. I am showing you that the very battles you thought were meant to break you are the same battles I am using to build you. Stay with me till the end, because this is not just a message, it is your turning point. You have been holding so much inside, questions that no one could answer, nights where you cried silently, mornings where you put on a brave face but your spirit still trembled. God says, I saw every tear, and not one of them was wasted. I gathered them like pearls, and I am ready to pour them back as blessings. Heaven has aligned this moment as proof that your story is not ending in pain, but opening into glory. Stay here with me, because what I reveal next will pierce your heart with hope. Archangel Michael says, I have stood guard over you when enemies rose against you, when betrayal tried to suffocate your spirit, when loneliness wrapped itself around your chest. And tonight, heaven is testifying on your behalf. God says, what was used against you will become your testimony. What was stolen from you will be returned in double measure. What you thought was lost forever will reappear in ways you could never imagine. Wait and stay with me, because your soul is about to feel this truth. You will not leave this moment empty. God says, by 11 p.m. tonight, I am touching the hidden parts of your life. I am bringing back the love that was buried. I am restoring the laughter that was stolen. I am reminding you that even when the world turned its back on you, heaven never did. This is why your heart is trembling right now. This is why tears are welling in your eyes even as you listen. Because heaven is speaking directly to you. You are chosen. You are marked. You are loved beyond every mistake, beyond every failure, beyond every doubt. God says, your waiting has not been wasted. Your silence has not been forgotten. Tonight, your spirit is receiving a promise that will make you cry, not from sorrow, but from the overwhelming beauty of knowing that you were never alone. Archangel Michael says, remain with me till the very end of this message, because in these last seconds heaven is sealing you with strength, with peace, and with a future that cannot be stolen. God says, when the clock strikes, do not fear the vanishing of this moment, because my word over your life does not vanish. It remains, it breathes, it multiplies. And so I tell you now, before this message disappears, lift your heart. Believe. Receive. Because this is heaven's way of saying, you are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are not finished. A divine chapter is opening for you, and you will never be the same again. Archangel Michael says, stay with me, for heaven is not finished speaking yet. You may feel like life has been testing you beyond your strength, but God says, what you called delays, I called preparation. What you saw as rejection, I called redirection. Every locked door was leading you to the door I personally designed for you. Hold on and stay with me till the end, because this moment is carrying a word that can shift your entire tomorrow. God says, my beloved child, you have been asking if I still see you, if I still hear you, if I still care. I am here to say yes, I never left you. When you felt invisible, I was writing your name on heavenly scrolls. When you felt abandoned, I was standing closer than your own shadow. When you thought I was silent, I was working behind the scenes. Tonight before 11 p.m., I am making sure you finally know the truth. You are more precious to me than you will ever understand. Your tears have been a prayer, your silence has been an altar, your waiting has been a sacrifice. And now, heaven has sent me to tell you that a release has been signed in your favor. Archangel Michael says, I saw the warfare around your destiny, I saw the attempts to bury your hope, but I also saw the hand of God lifting you higher, refusing to let you drown in despair. Stay with me, because what is about to unfold will touch your spirit so deeply that you will cry, not from pain, but from freedom. God says, I am giving you a new beginning. I am rewriting the chapter where you were wronged. I am erasing the shame that clung to your name. I am placing a crown of joy where sorrow once sat. The same places where you felt small will become the places where you shine. The same voices that mocked you will be silenced by your victory. The same hands that tried to block you will witness your rising. Stay till the end, because heaven is not speaking in riddles, heaven is declaring your season of restoration. Archangel Michael says, this is why heaven pressed you to open this before 11 p.m., because something unseen is shifting in your favor. God says, I will restore what was stolen, I will repair what was broken, I will revive what was dead. I will turn your mourning into music, your heaviness into laughter, your waiting into dancing. And when you look back, you will not even recognize the person who once cried themselves to sleep, because I will make you new. This is not just a message, it is your visitation. The tears you feel pressing against your eyes are not weakness, they are confirmation. Heaven is touching you right now. Heaven is reminding you that you are chosen, you are loved, you are marked for greatness. And before the clock strikes, I promise, something within you will never be the same again. Archangel Michael says, stay with me, because the weight of heaven is still pouring out over you. Do not let your mind wander, do not scroll away, because in these next moments God Himself is whispering secrets into your spirit that will change the way you see your life. God says, my child, I saw the nights where you cried quietly so no one could hear. I saw the days where you smiled for others but carried storms inside. I saw the people who promised to love you but left you standing alone. And through all of it, I never stopped watching over you. Tonight, I am stretching my hand toward you, because the time of your restoration is here. Stay with me till the end, because heaven is revealing what you thought was hidden forever. Archangel Michael says, I have been circling your name in the light of heaven, shielding you when darkness tried to break you, and now God is saying, no more delays, no more silence, no more unanswered prayers. Tonight, I break the chains that held you down. This is why your heart is trembling as you listen. It is not coincidence, it is recognition. Your spirit knows this message belongs to you. Heaven knows your pain. Heaven knows your story. Heaven knows the prayers you whispered when you thought no one was listening. And tonight, before 11 p.m., heaven is giving you the answer. You are chosen, you are protected, and your destiny cannot be stolen. God says, every time you were pushed aside, I was pulling you closer. Every time you were told you were not enough, I whispered to you that you are more than enough. Every tear you cried has watered the seeds of the blessings I am now about to bring forth in your life. Stay with me, because this is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning of your rising. Archangel Michael says, I see a shift opening even now. The burdens you carried for so long are being lifted from your shoulders. The weight that pressed against your chest is being broken off. The sorrow that lived inside you is being washed away by heaven's light. God says, I will surprise you with joy. I will flood your days with peace. I will remind you that my plans for you are always good, even when the path has been painful. So do not turn away from this moment. Let the tears fall if they come. Let your heart open if it trembles. Because heaven is here, heaven is speaking, heaven is rewriting your story as you listen. And before this message fades, remember this truth: you are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, and you are about to step into a chapter of life so beautiful, it will leave you in awe. Archangel Michael says, do not leave this moment, because heaven is still unfolding what you were meant to hear. Stay with me, because in these next lines your spirit will recognize the voice of God calling you home to your true destiny. God says, my beloved, you have carried weights that were never yours to carry. You have fought battles that broke you, yet you survived them all. You walked through fire, but you were not consumed. You passed through waters, but you did not drown. And now, I am here to tell you that every scar on your soul is turning into a crown of glory. Your pain has not been wasted, it has been exchanged for purpose. Stay with me till the end, because this is where heaven turns your story around. Archangel Michael says, I have seen you question yourself, wondering if you were strong enough, wondering if you mattered. And now God says, you were chosen long before the world even knew your name. Every breath you take is proof that I have not finished with you. Every beat of your heart is a reminder that my promise over you is still alive. Do you feel it? That stirring inside your chest, that sudden rush of warmth, it is heaven pressing upon you. It is the sign that you were meant to open this message right now. Nothing could stop this moment from finding you, because it was written for you before time began. God says, I am healing what you could not speak. I am mending what was shattered behind closed doors. I am lifting the sorrow that lived in the silence of your nights. And I am placing joy in its place, joy so deep, it will make you weep not from sadness, but from relief. Stay, because what you hear now is not ordinary, it is the sound of heaven touching earth for you. Archangel Michael says, I have been commanded to guard the new season that is rising before you. The doors that felt bolted shut are creaking open. The chains you thought were permanent are falling to the ground. God says, I will restore what you thought was impossible. I will bring laughter where grief once lived. I will bring love where rejection once stood. I will bring peace where anxiety once reigned. So don't move away, don't rush past this. Every second you remain is another layer of healing being written into your spirit. Every word you hear is another promise sealing itself to your destiny. Heaven is not finished with you yet. God says, this is only the beginning, and the best is still to come. Archangel Michael says, stay with me, because this is the moment heaven has been saving for you. Do not scroll, do not look away, because what you are about to hear will sink into the deepest part of your soul and remind you that you were never forgotten. God says, my child, I saw the doors that slammed in your face. I saw the hands that pushed you away. I saw the voices that laughed behind your back. But I also saw the strength in you that refused to collapse. I saw the light in you that refused to die. And because you endured, I am about to reward you openly. Stay with me till the end, because this is where heaven reveals what comes next for you. Archangel Michael says, I stood by your side in the nights when you thought no one cared, in the mornings when your body felt too heavy to rise, in the hours where your spirit cried out in silence. And now heaven speaks loudly. Your struggle has been recorded, your tears have been counted, your future has been secured. God says, I am rewriting what was written against you. I am tearing up the pages of pain and replacing them with promises of peace. I am erasing the shame and clothing you with honor. I am restoring your joy, not in pieces, but in full measure. I am giving you beauty for ashes, songs for silence, and hope for despair. Do you feel it? That trembling in your heart as you listen? That is heaven confirming this word belongs to you. Nothing you lost will remain lost forever. Nothing that broke you will hold you forever. Tonight, before 11 p.m., you are being reminded that you were chosen for restoration, not destruction. Archangel Michael says, I see light breaking over your horizon. I see the heaviness leaving your spirit. I see new beginnings rushing toward you like a flood. God says, you will not leave this season empty-handed. You will not leave this moment without receiving my hand upon you. I am lifting you. I am covering you. I am blessing you. So remain with me, stay till the end, because these words are not fading into nothing, they are being sealed over your life. This is your confirmation, this is your release, this is your divine visitation. And when you rise tomorrow, you will know, heaven spoke to me, heaven remembered me, heaven restored me. Archangel Michael says, don't move away, don't scroll, because the heart of heaven is still speaking to you right now. This is more than just a message, this is a visitation written with your name on it. Stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear is the very truth your soul has been waiting for. God says, my beloved, you have been misunderstood, you have been judged, you have been overlooked. But I did not create you to be forgotten. I created you to shine. I created you to rise. I created you to carry light into places where others only saw darkness. And that is why I have preserved you through storms that should have destroyed you. Stay close, because heaven is peeling back the veil right now. Archangel Michael says, I have guarded your steps in silence, fighting battles you never even knew were happening. And now, God says, I am bringing those hidden victories into the open. What I did for you in secret will now manifest in public. What I covered in silence, I will now crown with honor. Do you feel the weight in your chest as you listen? That is heaven placing a seal over your life. God says, every pain you endured was not in vain. Every betrayal you faced will be turned into blessing. Every delay you suffered will be redeemed by my perfect timing. Tonight before 11 p.m., this is your reminder: I have not abandoned you, I have been preparing you. Archangel Michael says, I see doors opening before you, doors that no person can shut. I see the weight of sorrow lifting off your shoulders. I see the light of heaven filling the empty spaces of your soul. God says, I will not just give you back what was lost, I will multiply it. I will not just heal you, I will make you whole. I will not just restore your steps, I will place you on a higher path. So stay here, remain till the very end, because this is not chance. This is destiny. You are not here by accident, you were chosen to hear this, to feel this, to receive this. And when this message fades, the power of it will remain in your heart. God says, I am making all things new for you, and the best chapter of your life begins now. Archangel Michael says, stay with me, for heaven is still pouring into your spirit. Do not leave, because these words are not ordinary, they are living, breathing light sent directly to you. This moment is stitched into time so that you would not miss what God Himself is declaring over your life. God says, my child, I have seen how weary your soul has become. I saw you wake up some mornings with strength so fragile you wondered how you would make it through the day. I saw you walk with a smile while your heart ached inside. I saw the nights when you longed for comfort but only silence surrounded you. And yet through it all, I held you. I shielded you. I carried you. Stay with me till the end, because this is where heaven breathes hope back into your heart. Archangel Michael says, I fought for you when you did not even realize the battle was for your life. I cut through storms that tried to swallow you. I stood at your door when shadows tried to enter. And now, God says, this season of heaviness is coming to an end. I am lifting the veil of sorrow from your eyes, and I am preparing to astonish you with joy. Do you feel it now? That stirring in your chest, that sudden warmth wrapping around your soul? That is heaven's touch. That is God's whisper reminding you that you are chosen, you are beloved, you are not forgotten. God says, every moment you thought you were alone, I was closer than your breath. Every tear you cried in secret was heard in heaven's courts. Every pain you carried silently is now being turned into a testimony of grace. Archangel Michael says, I see chains falling. I see light breaking through where darkness lingered. I see your name glowing with favor in places you never expected. God says, I will honor you in front of those who doubted you. I will lift you in places where you were once overlooked. I will give you laughter that overflows where sorrow once lived. Stay here with me, because this is heaven's vow to you, you will not leave this moment the same. Something is shifting, something is unlocking, something is being written in your favor. And when this message vanishes, the word of God over your life will remain forever sealed. Archangel Michael says, do not turn away now, because the most powerful part of this message is still unfolding. Heaven has reserved this very moment to touch your spirit in a way that nothing else could. Stay with me till the end, because the words you are about to hear are not passing, they are eternal. God says, my beloved, I saw the times you carried disappointment like a shadow. I saw when the world's weight pressed down so hard that you almost gave up. But I would not let you go. I wrapped you in silence, I guarded your breath, I held your life together when everything else seemed to fall apart. And now, I am turning the same broken pieces into a story of beauty and glory. Stay with me, because Archangel Michael is still standing before you, speaking heaven's truth into your heart. He says, I have watched how much you endured without breaking, and now I declare, heaven is repaying you. The seeds of sorrow you sowed in tears are about to bloom into gardens of joy. God says, what you thought was gone forever will return in greater form. What you thought was wasted will rise as harvest. What you thought ended will begin again with new power. Do you sense it? That trembling in your chest, that warmth across your spirit, it is heaven's way of telling you this word belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, the battles that surrounded you are closing now. The storms that chased you are fading into silence. And God says, I am clothing you in peace. I am filling you with strength. I am raising you higher than you have ever been before. So don't move away, don't let this moment slip by. Heaven has bent close to you, heaven is breathing over you, heaven is writing a new chapter for you. God says, I have chosen you. I have called you. I have loved you with an everlasting love. And no power on earth or in the heavens can erase what I have declared over you. And so I tell you, before this message fades from your eyes, let your soul rest. Let your spirit rise. Let your heart believe. Because tonight, you are not leaving empty. You are leaving with heaven's seal of promise upon your life forever. Archangel Michael says, stay here with me, because heaven is not done speaking into your life. You may think this is just another moment, but no, this is the moment heaven carved out so you could finally hear what has been waiting for you all along. Do not scroll, do not move, stay till the end, because these words are carrying the power to shift your tomorrow. God says, my beloved, I know how many times you questioned yourself. I know the nights where you asked if I still cared. I know the mornings where you rose with doubt pressing against your chest. But I never left you. Even when you felt empty, my presence filled the room. Even when you thought I was silent, my voice was guiding your steps. Even when you felt forgotten, your name was written in fire before me. Stay close, because Archangel Michael is revealing the truth that has been hidden from your eyes. He says, I saw the pain you carried but told no one. I saw the weight that crushed you, yet you kept walking. And heaven says, because you endured, because you did not give up, I will lift you higher than you have ever been. I will honor you where you were dishonored. I will bless you where you were broken. I will surround you with love where rejection once lived. Do you feel it now? That sudden stillness, that warmth pressing on your spirit, that is the presence of God wrapping you like a cloak. Heaven is closer than your breath in this very moment. Archangel Michael says, the tears you cried are now watering the roots of blessings that will spring forth. Every silent prayer has been heard, every cry has been answered, and now the answer is coming into your hands. God says, I am lifting you. I am healing you. I am breathing fresh strength into your soul. The season where you felt overlooked is over, and the season of my light upon you has begun. Stay with me till the end, because this is not only a word, it is a vow. Heaven is promising that you will not walk alone into the next chapter. Archangel Michael says, let this truth sink deep, you were never forgotten, you were never abandoned, you were never unloved. Heaven has been waiting for this moment to remind you that your story is only beginning. And when this message fades, its fire will still burn inside you. Archangel Michael says, stay right here, because heaven is about to pour the deepest part of this message into your soul. Do not move away, because the words you are hearing now are the very reason you were led here. This is not chance. This is not coincidence. This is heaven touching you directly. God says, my precious one, I know the burdens you carried that no one else could see. I know the moments you smiled while your heart silently broke. I know the nights when the silence around you felt louder than any noise, and you wondered if I still remembered you. I never left you. I never turned away. I never stopped writing your story. Stay with me till the end, because this part is heaven's vow sealed in your spirit. Archangel Michael says, I fought for you when darkness tried to steal your joy. I stood guard when rejection tried to bury you. And now God is saying, the time has come for your rising. The time has come for your restoration. The time has come for your story to shift. Do you feel it now? That trembling in your chest, that sudden pull in your spirit, that is heaven confirming that this word is yours. God says, I am exchanging your tears for laughter, your sorrow for peace, your battles for blessings. I am lifting you from the shadows and placing you in the light. I am turning what broke you into the very foundation that will make you unshakable. Archangel Michael says, heaven has already declared your name in victory. The chapter that once carried your pain will now carry your testimony. The season that once left you empty will overflow with abundance. And the love you thought you lost forever is being restored in a form even purer, even stronger. Stay close, because this is not just a message, it is a prophecy written in light. God says, I have held you through every storm, and now I will show you what it means to walk in calm. I have carried you through every valley, and now I will place your feet on higher ground. I have seen your prayers in silence, and now I will answer you in ways that will leave you in awe. So hear this before it fades, heaven has chosen you. Heaven has blessed you. Heaven has declared you unstoppable. And no power on earth can erase what God has spoken over your life tonight. Archangel Michael says, do not scroll away, do not rush, because heaven is still speaking. This is the moment where the deepest truth unfolds, and your soul will recognize every word as if it was written only for you. Stay with me till the end, because this message is carrying the fire of heaven straight into your heart. God says, my child, I watched you when you felt invisible. I saw you when you tried to be strong for others while secretly breaking inside. I saw the weight you carried when no one offered to help. And I tell you now, I was with you in every moment. I was holding you in every silence. I was whispering life into you when you thought you could not continue. Archangel Michael says, the reason you are here is because heaven does not want you to miss this hour. You have been asking, searching, longing for a sign, and this is it. God says, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are my chosen one. The pain you endured has built the strength you will now carry into your future. Stay with me, because something powerful is happening as you listen. That warmth on your skin, that stirring in your chest, that sudden flood of emotion, it is heaven's touch. God says, I am breaking the silence around your life. I am bringing answers to questions you thought would never be resolved. I am healing wounds so deep you forgot they were there. Archangel Michael says, I see a shift happening in your spirit even now. The burdens are loosening. The chains are falling. The heaviness is lifting. God says, I am restoring joy where sorrow lived. I am planting peace where fear reigned. I am opening doors that no hand can close. And I am making your name shine with favor in places you never dreamed possible. Stay here until the last word, because this moment is heaven's signature over your destiny. God says, when you rise tomorrow, you will know something has changed. The weight will not feel the same. The silence will not echo the same. Because I have spoken over you, and my word cannot be undone. So let this truth sink deep. You were chosen to hear this, chosen to receive this, chosen to walk into a future where tears will no longer define you, glory will. And heaven promises, you will never be the same again. Archangel Michael says, stay right here with me, because heaven is still unfolding what your soul has longed to hear. This is not just another moment passing by, this is the moment written in eternity where God's voice meets your heart. Do not scroll away, do not look aside, because the words you are about to hear will change how you see everything. God says, my beloved, I know how many times you cried yourself to sleep and woke up pretending to be strong. I know the questions you carried inside, why me, why this, why now? And I was there, watching, whispering, carrying you even when you didn't notice. I never abandoned you. I never forgot you. I never stopped loving you. Stay with me till the end, because Archangel Michael is still guarding what heaven is pouring into your life right now. He says, I stood beside you in storms that no one else even knew you were facing. I lifted my sword when shadows tried to surround you. And now God declares, that season is over. The heaviness is breaking. The sorrow is ending. Your future is opening. Do you feel it? That trembling in your spirit, that flood of emotion rising inside, it is heaven confirming this word belongs to you. God says, the tears you shed in silence have watered the soil of your blessing. The rejection you faced is turning into honor. The loneliness you felt is being replaced with love. And the waiting you endured will now bring you joy that will overflow. Archangel Michael says, this is why heaven pressed you to open this before it vanished, because you needed to hear this truth. Your story is not over, your journey is not wasted, your destiny is not delayed. God says, I am still writing for you, and what I am writing now is better than everything that came before. So hold on. Stay here till the final word. Let these sentences wrap around you like light. God says, you will rise. You will heal. You will smile again. And you will know without a doubt that I have been with you every step of the way. And when this message fades from your screen, it will not fade from your spirit. It will echo inside you, chosen, loved, lifted, restored. This is who you are. This is what heaven says. And this is the truth that will never leave you. Archangel Michael says, stay here, because heaven has not finished speaking. This is the moment when your spirit will hear what it has been longing for, the words that will move you to tears not from sorrow, but from relief and hope. Do not scroll away, because these final words are carrying heaven's seal for your destiny. God says, "My child, I have watched you walk through fire and not be consumed. I have seen you wander through valleys of silence and still keep moving. I have seen you cry where no one else could see, and I tell you this, every tear was a prayer, every sigh was a call, every silent ache was heard in heaven. And I am answering you now. Stay with me till the end, because Archangel Michael is standing by, delivering what heaven has already written for you. He says, I fought when shadows tried to steal your light, I guarded your steps when betrayal tried to cut you down, I shielded your heart when rejection tried to poison your soul. And now God says, that season is closed. You are walking into a chapter where my love will cover you, my peace will surround you, and my blessings will overflow. Do you feel it? That stirring in your chest, that sudden rush of warmth. It is heaven's confirmation that this word belongs to you. God says, you thought you were forgotten, but you were engraved in the palm of my hand. You thought you were abandoned, but I was closer than your very breath. You thought you were finished, but I was only preparing you for the greater that now begins. Archangel Michael says, I see chains falling, I see new doors opening, I see a future brighter than your past. God says, the pain you endured has been transformed into strength. The battles you fought have been turned into breakthroughs. The silence you carried is about to burst into songs of joy. So stay, even now, because heaven's final word is this. You are chosen, you are loved, you are restored. This is your turning point. This is your hour. And when this message fades, the truth of it will not, it will live in your spirit, reminding you every day that heaven never forgot your name. Archangel Michael says, hold on and stay with me, because heaven has saved the most powerful part for this moment. This is not a coincidence, you were chosen to hear these words right now. Do not move, do not scroll, because what you are about to receive will live in your spirit forever. God says, my beloved, I saw when you carried pain so heavy it almost crushed you. I saw when you gave love but received silence. I saw when you trusted but were betrayed. Yet, through it all, you kept walking. Through it all, you kept breathing. Through it all, you did not let go of hope completely. And that is why I am now stepping in to lift you where no one else could. Stay here till the end, because Archangel Michael is declaring what heaven has already written. He says, I have circled your name in the light of God's throne. I have covered you when others tried to use your kindness as weakness. I have fought when shadows whispered against you. And now God says, the tears of yesterday will water the joy of tomorrow. The ashes of your pain will be turned into the beauty of new beginnings. The silence of your waiting will break into songs of laughter. Do you feel that warmth on your heart right now? That is heaven pressing close, reminding you that you were never forgotten. God says, you thought your prayers were unanswered, but I was weaving every detail in perfect timing. You thought your story was ending, but I was preparing the new chapter you could not see. You thought the night would last forever, but dawn is already rising. Archangel Michael says, I see a future brighter than you can imagine. I see doors opening where walls once stood. I see your name being lifted into places of honor. God says, this is your moment of release. This is your season of restoration. This is your hour of transformation. So let this word sink deep before it fades. Heaven has spoken, heaven has sealed, heaven has chosen you. And nothing, no voice, no shadow, no doubt, will ever erase what God has declared over your life tonight. Archangel Michael says, "Stay with me, because heaven has saved this moment to pour the final layer of truth into your spirit." This is not just a message, this is your visitation. Every second you remain here is another drop of healing, another seal of blessing, another breath of heaven covering your life. God says, "My beloved, I know the battles that drained you. I know the seasons where you carried pain that no one else could understand. I know the promises you clung to, even when everything around you screamed that it was over. And I tell you now, I have not forgotten one word I spoke over your life. Every promise remains alive, and tonight, I am breathing life into what seemed buried. Stay here till the end, because Archangel Michael is testifying over your name. He says, I have stood between you and the darkness that wanted to swallow you. I have guarded your future when voices tried to cancel it. I have lifted my sword when shadows tried to silence you. And now God says, the silence is broken. The shadows are gone. The new day is rising over you. Do you feel it? That weight lifting from your chest, that trembling in your heart, it is heaven's confirmation that this belongs to you. God says, the tears you shed were not wasted, they watered the roots of your future. The love you gave was not ignored, it will return to you multiplied. The waiting you endured was not empty, it was shaping you for the doors I am now opening. Archangel Michael says, I see laughter replacing your sorrow. I see love surrounding you where rejection once stood. I see strength filling you where weakness once ruled. And God says, you will not leave this season empty. You will not leave this moment unchanged. I have marked you, I have chosen you, I have blessed you. So listen carefully before this message fades. You are stepping into a life where pain no longer controls you, where silence no longer defines you, where heaven's light guides you in every step. God says, I am lifting you, I am healing you, I am making you new. And when you rise tomorrow, you will carry this truth inside. Heaven spoke, heaven sealed, heaven remembered you. And nothing in this world will ever be able to take that away. Archangel Michael says, don't move, don't turn away, because heaven is still pouring. This is not the end of the message, this is the moment heaven crowns everything that has been spoken over you. Stay till the very last word, because this part carries the seal of God Himself. God says, my child, I watched every silent prayer you whispered, even the ones you thought vanished into nothing. I counted every tear you cried, even the ones that never fell from your eyes. I felt every ache of your soul, even the ones you never spoke aloud. And tonight, I am showing you that not one of them was wasted. They have all been gathered, and now they are being returned to you as blessings. Archangel Michael says, I circled your name in fire before the throne. I lifted my sword when the weight of the world pressed against you. I stood guard when unseen battles tried to suffocate your hope. And now God says, enough. The battle is over. The season of sorrow has closed. The hour of joy has come. Stay close, because what you are about to receive will mark you forever. God says, I am giving you beauty for ashes, laughter for sorrow, peace for restlessness, and love for rejection. I am rewriting the story where you were broken, and I am sealing it with honor. You will walk in favor. You will rise in light. You will live in joy. Do you feel it now? That stirring inside, that warmth wrapping around you, it is heaven pressing close to prove this word belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, I see the doors of your future swinging wide open. I see joy rushing toward you like a river. I see the tears that once defined you being transformed into the brightest testimony of your life. And God says, this is my vow, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I will never let you walk alone. I am the author of your story, and I am writing the most beautiful chapter yet. So remain until the end, because when this message fades from your screen, it will not fade from your spirit. It will echo forever, you are chosen, you are crowned, you are restored. And from this night forward, your life will never be the same again. Archangel Michael says, stay right here, because heaven is not finished. What is coming now is the seal, the final breath of heaven over your life. Do not move, because every word is alive, and it is being spoken directly into your destiny. God says, my beloved, I was with you when you thought you stood alone. I was with you in the empty rooms where no one saw your tears. I was with you when laughter seemed far away and silence was your only companion. And I tell you now, I never abandoned you. I never let go of you. I never stopped believing in you. Archangel Michael says, I have watched you endure what would have broken others. I have seen you keep walking when the path was steep. I have seen you hold on when everything tried to push you down. And now God declares, your endurance has reached heaven. Your patience has opened the gates. Your tears have unlocked a blessing that no hand can take away. Stay till the end, because this moment is not just a message, it is your transformation. God says, I am closing the book of sorrow and opening the book of joy. I am ending the chapter of loneliness and beginning the chapter of love. I am taking away the weight from your shoulders and giving you wings to rise. Do you feel it? That fire in your heart, that trembling in your soul, it is heaven confirming that this belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, I see crowns of light being lowered over your name. I see doors opening where walls once stood. I see angels carrying the answers to prayers you thought were forgotten. God says, from this night onward, you will not walk the same. You will not carry the same heaviness. You will not live under the same shadows. I am lifting you higher, I am blessing you deeper, I am surrounding you with love unshakable. So hear me before this message fades, heaven has spoken, heaven has sealed, heaven has crowned you. And no power on earth, no shadow, no storm, can erase what has been written over your life tonight. Archangel Michael says, don't leave now, because heaven is lifting its voice louder than ever before. This is not just another moment, this is the final wave, the last surge of light rushing into your life. Stay till the very end, because what is spoken now will echo inside you forever. God says, my child, you thought I was silent, but I was writing. You thought I was far away, but I was closer than your heartbeat. You thought I had forgotten, but your name never left my lips. I was with you in the dark. I was with you in the fire. I was with you in the silence. And I am with you now, calling you into your destiny. Archangel Michael says, I have circled your name in the heavens, I have shouted it before the throne, I have guarded it with fire. And now God declares, no shadow can erase it, no voice can silence it, no hand can touch what I have sealed. You are mine, and nothing will change that.